So earlier in the year we took a look at the Plymouth Barracuda, however this one is its quite aged cousin, the Plymouth Fury. And for 20 points in autumn of Series 15, this can be yours. Well, it is a car from the 1950s with 305 horsepower, 370 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs 3,600 pounds or thereabouts with a 5.73 litre engine. Oh, and it only has 3 gears. But it does look pretty cool. It's got like a nice fancy moustache looking chrome bumper. It of course has white wheels and those fantastic fins that only cars from the 50s and 60s out of America always seem to have because they just look cool. Going to the inside, the rear view mirror is on the dashboard instead of above it where it usually is, but we've got these kind of bullet style mirrors on the left and the right, and the inside does look pretty cool with that little binnacle, see, I remember the name of it, with all its little different dials and gauges, actually looking pretty neat. And now we go ahead and listen to this engine rumble. Honestly, for a car from the 50s, it sounds very nice. So going into the upgrade shop, going to conversion and engine swaps, I expect this thing to have a bit of power, but let's go ahead and see. We have got the 6.2 litre V8, we've got the V8 turbo diesel 6.7 litre, we've got an 8.4 litre V10, we've got our 7.7 litre V12, we have 1,500 brake horsepower and 1,750. You know, nothing major. And also we can either twin turbo or supercharge the stock engine. Okay, how low can we make this thing? Oh! Okay, that is practically scraping the ground. However, for today we will be using a tune made by a very good friend of mine. So we'll go ahead and download and install. And for those of you that want it, there's the share code. Going to the paint shop, we actually have advanced painting options this time. Paint group number 1 is the body of the car. What is paint group number 2? Is it the roof? It might be the roof. It is! Okay, so we can't paint that little stripe at the side. Okay. Just for normal manufacturer colours, we have got this red, and we've got the cream with sort of like the gold, bronzy style thing going alongside of it, and apparently one of my BMWs is sold. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks better. Perfect. And away we go. Like normal, I still sadly do not have my clutch. This thing is incredibly wheel spin off the start. But let's go ahead and try and see how we can do with chasing down the pack and trying to get a first with a tune that we have been given to use. It's not often that I drive these cars with other people's tunes. Apparently the brakes are good, so let's put those to the test. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, they are really good. Oh, we've just slightly clonked the side of a bone shaker. They're going to be mad now. Up in second is a Diora 2. Oh, come on, we've got to get past that, surely. There's only a few corners to go. So they brake early, yes. Okay, they can brake early, we'll go past them. Can we catch whoever's in first on the final bend? This thing's got incredibly good. Never mind. And coming up to the line, across we go with a bit of style like always, and wow, that looks good. That, not so much, but it's still pretty decent. So it turns out that was actually a pretty decent race. And now, chaos happens. We've got 1,750 brake horsepower, and we're going to go ahead and make a drag build. Okay, where are my tyres? Where are my tyres? Oh, there they are. Brakes, yes please. With the upgrades, we're at 3,772 pounds, and we can make that a little bit lighter. And for bonus cosmetic appeal, we've got a little induction thingy on the bonnet. Why? Why not really? And now to tune everything. Oh, we're going to be here a while. So here we are now over with 1,750 brake horsepower, full drag build. We're going to start in second, and away we go. Up into third. Okay, yep, this thing takes off pretty quickly. What do we have? Going up into fifth. Do we have an option for sixth? We do. We can go out to sixth gear, and we have 213 across the camera. Ooh. Okay, I've got a feeling this can actually be a really good car. However, now we're going to go back to our full slick. We'll try and match the rims both front and back. And back on race springs. That is really low. That looks so cool. So here we are now over at the edge of the motorway, and if you'll notice, there's a couple slight changes to the paint. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and find out this thing's top speed. So second gear launch again, and away we go. Same amount of horsepower, just a few slight tweaks to the tyres and suspension. And now we've got to go and find a speed zone a speed camera, and also our favourite little downhill. So let's go and do that. Turn, 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 and no. Ouch. Anyway, we went out of that speed zone at 255 miles an hour. And through the camera at 260 miles an hour, not too bad. And now we're going to the downhill, which is 265, 266, 267. Do we get anything more than 267? No. No, we don't. Okay. Right, next, or last I should say, is going ahead and taking this thing drifting. Yes, drifting. This is either going to go fantastic or terribly. So let's go ahead and drop into our favourite local speed zone and see what we can do with this thing. This is the race team from earlier, which I noticed it likes to get very, very sideways. And 29,000 points across the line, which is not too bad considering my clutch is, yes, still broken. Going back the other way, very nice slide, too much slide, that's a wall. So going in for another attempt at this drift zone, we've got a brand new drift tune on here. And let's go ahead and see, can we beat at 29,000 points? Oh, by miles. 36,000 points. And why does this thing look like a Hot Wheels car like this? So yeah, that is the Plymouth Fury. It is a pretty decent car. And honestly, I actually do like it. There's a lot of potential for doing crazy sorts of builds with this thing. As we saw, that drag build was insane. The race build wasn't too bad. And just trying to drift this thing, well, it turns out it's good at a bit of everything. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Tech out. If I build that right, it could become the Fast and Furious. I'm not sorry.